just for having to fight the bear at the same time as the Spriggan. Here's an ore vein. I am not going to stop for that one. I'm going to go back to my novice level for just a second. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm going to need this range. Did he just hit a bear trap? I think he did. Oh man.
Run off.
Oh, I don't believe that. I don't believe that the bear ran off 1 second. I believe that the bear is looking for reinforcements. This is gonna hurt. I'm gonna try to use a little pathing abuse here. Alright. Pathing abuse worked beautifully. Actually, I would probably have to say companionship worked beautifully. He pulled right off onto Lydia because she gave him a good whack. You know what? I'm going to see. I haven't really tried some of these mechanics. I'm going to let Lydia get up here. I'm going to see if there's a way I can send her in there first. Because that would be pretty amazing. I need you to do something.
Alright, what is it?
Follower commands. You've entered the command state. To issue a command to your follower, move the reticle until a command appears. Then press E to give that order. To execute the command state, press tab.
What do you need?
Okay, so I could tell her to wait there.
Okay, got it.
And then what? Press tab to execute?
I've never seen anything quite like that.
What is it? Is it a dryad? I mean a Spriggan? A dryad, listen to me. I think there's a Spriggan like right here in one of these trees. Come on, little Spriggan. What is this? Rainfall from that hole? That's too cool. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah! 3 spells is a bit much. Oh! Holy crap, she's chasing me. I'm barely keeping myself alive. Oh, and I didn't keep myself alive, and I didn't quick save it either. So, magic jump to just where I was. Alright, so I'm glad that I have flame breath and unrelenting force both. And these dual cast heals. These dual cast heals are actually been a lifesaver. Note on fighting the Spriggans.
Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much, but it's important to me. Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together. I always said it brought her luck. You should be the one to carry it now. I'll give her a proper burial, then head back.
I don't ever plan on using it. Why wouldn't I carry a dagger?
You'll always be welcome.
Actually, why would I carry a dagger? Oh, that's right. I wouldn't. Okay, note on fighting the Spriggans. When you get them close to death the first time, they'll fall to one knee and they'll cast a regeneration spell on themselves and heal not all of, but a nice chunk of their hit points. So if you can like save up 2 of this firebolt spell, like kind of quickly in a row, was doing it. Which with my perk that I just got and my 210 magicka, I'm able to cast 2 of them with about half my magicka bar. So if you could kind of fight them slowly in the beginning and then kind of let your companion get in there and get the blow that takes them down to their knee, then you can follow up with about half your magicka bar, about 2 spells worth, and just take them out before they get the heal off and come back. Because they're noticeably more of a pain in the butt. Ooh, a gold ore vein. Yep, I'm snatching that one. Gold's not going to get away from me. There's actually an NPC, I believe he's in Riften, I might have to check into that, that wants a gold ore nugget, as well as a couple other things. I believe to create some kind of pendant. I'll have to look into some specifics of that. And I believe that closes out. Nope, not quite. Oh, nice. Some battle mage garb. Staff of the Familiar. Circlet of Minor Archery. It's all worth taking, except for that steel mace in the ground. And Alright, I think I'm done with experimenting around with my spells. I could have had a couple better examples. I didn't really get to see the full effect of my Frost Rune. I think I will try to employ that quite a bit more. And something else that I used to get back through the beginning of this that I was, just wasn't thinking about using the first time. This Oak Flesh, especially against the bears, really helps. The Oak Flesh gives you some armor points. Let's see, it's an alteration spell. It gives you 40 armor rating, which is basically like 40 armor if you would have like, a steel cuirass, a steel chest piece, for 60 seconds. So it lasts a decent amount of time too. Something I actually don't like about Skyrim over Oblivion is that I don't have my buffs in my top right corner, so I can't tell exactly when stuff's about to expire. I would really like it if I had that, just because I'm an information junkie when it comes to playing my games. World of Warcraft has an amazing interface. Alright, let's zip back over to the College of Winterhold. Oh, haven't quite went to Winterhold yet. Just thought about it. Valder's Lucky Dagger. 25% chance of a critical hit, although 5 damage, I think that's probably because my one-handed skill, that still seems low. It seems like a pretty basic early dagger. 15 value, it's almost not worth taking with me. I don't have a whole lot of other things to do before I sell again, though. I'm probably actually going to stop by Whiterun to sell before going to Winterhold. So I'm going to go ahead and, leave it on me. I'm not going to drop it or anything. Alright, so in addition to the tomes that I found on Feralda, I've found that just about every Jarl in every hold in Skyrim has a wizard, and sometimes you'll find wizards elsewhere. But every Jarl's wizard seems to sell books that include a lot of... it seems as though they scale and stay current with your level type spells, or that they just reveal more and more as they go, and they've got basically everything. And they do have a whole lot of just about everything. So I'm going to go through here. I've already bought a couple tomes, which I probably should have shown you guys, but I'm going to go through here and pick out a couple more. Stone Flesh is the upgraded version of Oak Flesh. That's kind of an expensive one, but Alteration is one of the things that I would kind of like to keep somewhat current, because the higher level shields are pretty powerful. I don't so much like these ward spells, just because they use up mana really quickly, and it's restoration, which is kind of weird. It might be a good way to branch out and get your restoration to stay current as well, but I kind of don't like using them myself. Turn Lesser Undead, Undead Fleas, there's Sparks, there's Soul Trap. If I ever plan on using enchanted items with any regularity, I will probably want to pick up this spell. Since it's 300 though and I don't have any yet, I'm not going to. Reanimate Corpse seems to be a more powerful version of Raise Zombie. I actually kind of want that. I should be using my Conjuration more often. So that might help me kind of branch out into it. Healing Hands. This is the one that heals another target. I think I got that for 30 gold. Healing is just the regular low-level one. Fury I started with. I kind of don't like it a whole lot, although I should probably use it more often. Fear. Creatures and people up to level 9 flee from combat for 30 seconds. Now, cheaper than this one was Calm, and I just got it. You know what? I got the gold. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Fear as well. We'll see what happens to it. Fast Healing. This might be handy. I believe it's a one-time cast instead of like a hold and concentrate cast the way healing is. Fast Healing is more like the Firebolt, where you like charge it up and it takes the mana instantly and then you let it go and it hits you. 75 points could be nice. Let's go ahead and pick that up. And I think I'm going to call it there. So let me learn all these new spells, and then let me look at them and kind of put together a working favorite list. Books. Spelltone Calm. Yeah, you see it was only like 91 value. I guess all of them are way reduced from what I just bought them for. I guess that's cool. It shows you roughly what you can actually get for it, not what it would cost at a vendor. Alright, Candlelight, Conjure Familiar. I don't think I'll be able to cast this yet. I would really like to be, but I don't think I will, so I got it anyway. We will see. Fast Healing, Fear, Reanimate Corpse, Stone Flesh.
Mage's College in Winterhold.
Okay, wow. Bunch of new spells. Okay, I've been needing this for a while. So I kind of like to know, I kind of like to try to drill into my memory what school the different spells are, so I don't like using this all. It's nice when you just want to go favorite them all, which is all I'm going to be doing. But when I'm trying to learn, what different ones are going to level up, I like to actually go into them. I'm actually going to unfavorite Oak Flesh and favorite instead just stone flesh. So okay, yeah, no favorite. I'm not going to favor candlelight either, just because I'm not going to be using it in combat situations, so I won't mind coming to this menu for it. I am going to favorite calm just because I think it's going to be really useful. And I'm going to favor fear, probably just for a little while to find out which of these two I like better. If calm is really cheap on mana, I'll probably use it more often, but if fear is not that much more expensive on mana, I'll probably just stick with it on my favorites bar. I kind of think that I don't need sparks or frostbite anymore. I'm thinking that I'm just going to be using flames. I've decided that I like it as the lower level one, at least until I get a specialization. Flames will be my constant one, and if I need to do frost stuff, I'll leave frost on there for right now in case I run into a fire breathing dragon. I'm going to go ahead and take sparks off though. I'll probably eventually try to replace frostbite with frostbolt. I could probably go do that now, matter of fact, but I think I'll hold off. Bound sword I don't ever use. This is the great kind of spell to like level up your conjuration. If you're going really heavy into conjuration, you need to have bound swords out like every time you're in battle, and I believe if you use the weapons, you get conjuration levels off of them. So you need to get conjure familiar pretty early. You probably needed to get that the first time you're in Whiterun. You need to pop that familiar out every time you can, and then you need to bind swords and whatever, and use them, because I think that's going to be the fastest way to get your conjuration up. You might want to experiment if you can use bound sword and just get conjuration skill just from having them out. That would be amazing. I'm not going to favorite that, but I'm going to set that to both hands just to see what's up. I actually can't do dual casting with conjuration, so let's set that to white hands. Let's favorite conjure familiar. Let's favorite reanimate corpse instead of raise zombie. Those I'll be using to kind of get some conjuration under me soon. I'm going to take less reward off my favorites, but leave pretty much everything else. Healing other, healing myself, and then fast healing myself. Alright, all my shouts are still on. I still don't have a dragon soul to unlock. It would be nice if I did. And then highborn's still on my favorites. Alright, so now let me take a look at that over here. We've got 1 is flames, 2 is firebolts. 3, lightning bolt, that's right, 4 is frost rune, 5 is healing, 6, 7, and 8 are my 3 shouts and relenting force, whirlwind sprint, and fire breath. Alright, I like that. Okay, so big tip on the spells. You should have probably gotten some earlier than what I did with this character. You can get them from any Jarl wizard or from different wizards in the College of Winterhold. I read something about you can get some spells whenever you just train in levels. I think I'm getting ready to go test that out, and we'll see what happens. Alright, I'm back in Winterhold. I've just approached a fella named Drevis Noliran, and he asked me, you can see me? And the reason I'm showing you this is because I believe this is one of the mages that can teach me something. So I'm going to go through a little dialogue here and show you guys, what kind of crazy stuff he's about to say. And then we're going to see if just training in a skill has a chance to, or always does, give me some spell from that school, which would be really cool. So I can say to him, of course I can. Or I can say, no, I can't see you, not at all. I think I'm going to be comical with him and say, I can't see him. No, I can't see you.
You can hear me, obviously. Something still isn't quite right. At least I'm making progress.
What have you got for sale? I'd like you to train me in illusion magic. Of course he's going to be the illusion mage. He thought I couldn't see him as I approached him. Which are the best illusion spells? Is there any college business I can assist with? I'd like you to train me in illusion magic. I shall explain to you
the mysteries of the Outer Realms.
The Outer Realms. Alright, so I think I'm probably going to do this 3 times. That's going to waste a big chunk of my gold, and I'm not really making this character heavy into illusion, so it's going to kind of be a bad sink for my gold. But I have a lot of the destruction spells, so I'm just going to figure that giving it the chance over here may be the better one. Oh yeah, this is going to take me down real close to a low amount of gold. Okay, so I got 3 skills in illusion, and I didn't get any bonus spell. So I'm going to have to say that might be bunk. If I ever find that out not to be the case, that if I find out that training skill ups can potentially give you free spells, which I read a comment on YouTube that said that today,